Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with some NCAA 13, and we've got some more Teddy Crocker, of course, coming your way right here. Now, this is a big game for me. I feel like I need to get some vengeance for the last time that I played the opposing team, which is Kentucky, because in my freshman year, I thought that we were going to be able to walk all over Kentucky. I thought it was going to be a piece of cake, no problem. I was going to pick up a ton of yards. That did not happen. In fact, we ended up losing to Kentucky. It was our first loss of the season, and that made us drop tremendously in the polls. So I want to be able to win this one. I want to win it big to kind of avenge what happened last season. So here we go. Number 16, Georgia, facing unranked Kentucky. So starting off here with the run over to the right side does not look too pretty here, as I only pick up 1 yard right there. So as far as things go here, with how the game starts out, this is not ideal. Far from it. So hopefully this is not a sign here that we're going to be seeing a repeat of some things. But, of course, Georgia is absolutely accustomed to giving me the ball, and so it really is up to me and how I play the game to see how this is all going to end up. So 3rd and 8 right now. 2 rushes have only picked up 2 yards for me. That's going to be enough for me to get the first down, so I was able to play that one very, very well, just looking for where the opening was, anticipating where the defenders were going to be, and just making sure that I don't end up anywhere near that. So that's going to be the first down of the game here for Teddy Crocker and the Georgia Bulldogs. We keep this drive alive. So, of course, still tied at 0 right now. Another run up the middle. Ah, dang it. My offensive lineman couldn't have held that block a little bit longer. If he had, I would have been in great shape. Probably would have been able to pick up the first down, but 2nd and 7, it's a little toss play. There we go. That's some better blocking, but still not able to pick up that much right here. Just a 3-yard pickup. So besides that one rush that I had just a little bit ago that picked me up 9 or 10 yards, that's the only thing I've been able to be too excited about. So a little play action pass here for Teddy Crocker. I just kind of run away, and that one gets intercepted. So even though I didn't do what I was supposed to do, no harm done in the end. Basically run all the way across the field, and Teddy Crocker is involved in the tackle right there. So I guess we're all right here since my defense was able to hold Kentucky. Great read by the defense right there to be able to stop me. 2nd and 8 now. A lot of guys in the box here, but Teddy Crocker using that vision right here to be able to get something out of this one. So 3rd and 3 now. All comes down to this one, and I think I'm going to go with a passing play here instead of trying to run it. But, man, this is great. Teddy Crocker with the catch, a great pickup. Gets shoved out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. Whew. Wasn't anticipating that he was going to throw it over my way, but I really was wide open, so that was a smart call. A big play for Teddy Crocker. I hope this turns things around here. But, all right, here we go now with the run over to the right side. Some great blocking right here. Wish I would have juked instead of just trying to move around him. So 2nd and 4 after that 6-yard pickup. So we're going to try something similar to this over to the right side here. Oh, good. Some more great blocking. But is that enough? Yes, it is. I crossed the line. That's all that matters at the end of the day here. So I get subbed out. I'm back in here now that we're within the 5-yard line. Toss over to the right side. A great block and the touchdown for Teddy Crocker. So that's going to give Georgia the 7-0 lead here as we're starting to close out quarter number 1. So now that we're on top, this is good because I don't think that Kentucky is really going to be able to do too much. And I'm wrong. They get a touchdown. 2 minutes, 55 seconds left now in half number 1. Just right from the outset, I'm getting chased by the defense. So blocking has been a problem ever since I really started Teddy Crocker. But it's kind of showing in this game as well. And this is the one game where I really don't want that stuff to come about. So Teddy Crocker now, a big pickup. Of course I have to run into my lead blocker right here. If I hadn't ran into him, man, I would have been able to pick up a lot more there too, but I guess not too much more, but every little bit helps here when you're playing football. I mean, just a couple yards can be the difference between winning and losing a game. All right, they're going to switch sides here, head over to the left instead of the right. Looks like that was a smart call. So get past the first down marker. So just changing that play up here really made the difference. I think the computer anticipated that I was going to the right side, and by going over to the left, really was able to mix things up. And gosh, I'm going to call that one a success for sure. All right, so Kentucky, Georgia, tied right now. Kentucky's going to have to find a way to stop me. Now we've got a little draw play, which tends to work pretty well. Now my center, gosh, I don't even know why he didn't block him. It looked like he was heading that direction and then goes and blocks somebody else. Of course you want to block the person that's right in front of you. That's your immediate concern. But on that play, I make the reception. I get the first down, and I'm glad the computer called that one. I'm going to go with a hurry-up offense right here just to kind of maximize the amount of time that we've got left, which is 1 minute and 29 seconds. So that time not thrown over to me, an 8-yard pickup. So since he was able to run out of bounds, not worried about stopping the clock here since the clock is already stopped. So a running play here and a great move right there. I decided to run out of bounds to, again, stop the clock, and that's 1,000 yards for me. So that's a milestone here for Teddy Crocker, 1,002 yards total. Now we're going to go back to passing, which honestly, as a running back, I don't get too many chances. Why he threw it over to me, I do not know. I think that if he would have waited just a little bit longer, he'd be able to find somebody else in a lot better shape than me here, but that's okay. I'm just going to run straight down the field, hoping they'd lob it up my way. That's going to be incomplete, and we've got 12 seconds left. 1st and 10 now for Georgia, so I'm going to cut the other way here, and I don't know. Do I have to follow my route? If I go outside of my route, it seems like the computer never goes ahead and passes it my way, but this could end up being the last play of the game. Gosh, again, if you would have waited, I would have been in the end zone. Oh, 2nd and 1. All right, I guess we got another play here for this half. Did I say it was the last play of the game? I feel like I did. So if I did, I apologize. 3 seconds left. Hikes the ball. Dang it, just wait for me, man. 1st and goal is not going to do you any good. So that is going to go ahead and end the half. The game is still tied at 7. So what I was hoping for, a big win, does not look like we're going to be able to achieve that at all. It looks like it's going to be another close one. I just don't want to end up losing this 2 seasons in a row. That would just be embarrassing to have that happen. All right. So now that we are done with halftime, let's get back to the game. 1st and 10 for us here, and we're tucked way, way back here in our own territory. Ball is going to be at the 11 or 12-yard line. The hike to Teddy Crocker as I run up the middle works well for me. I don't know. I think I might have regretted cutting over that way instead of cutting to the left. That might have actually been a little bit better for me, but I saw 64 was going to try to get the block. Ended up not doing it, too. Doesn't even push him or anything, so I don't know. Maybe that was the best way to go. We're going to go to the right side on this play. Use that vision right here. Able to break that tackle, stay in bounds. Huge pickup right here for Teddy Crocker as I get pushed out of bounds. 122 yards on the day for Teddy. So even though as a team we're not doing too hot, I'm pretty content with the performance that I've had here in this game. It's really because of how many times that the computer has passed it my way. So 4-yard pickup right there. Again, to the right side. Probably should go to the left a little bit more, but that's okay. I'm going to lose 3 yards right here. 3rd and 9. I get subbed out to kind of rest a little bit. We're looking at 1st and 10. So deciding instead of following what the play called to go to the outside, and this is going to work out very well as I dive into the end zone and get the touchdown. So that's going to put Georgia up 14-7. So the second rushing touchdown of this game for Teddy Crocker. Man, that's really adapting to what's in front of you here. And so we get to see a lot of cool Teddy Crocker highlights right now. This is honestly one of my favorite parts of the game where they do show everything that I have done right. Just kind of keeps me motivated here for the later part of the game. All right, 58 seconds left in quarter number 3. We're still up by a touchdown. So if I do well right here, this play, of course, not too hot as I lose 3 yards. But I might be able to put it out of reach here for Kentucky. All right, so 2nd and 13. Going to go to the right side here instead of the left. So this is working out very well. Made something out of what very easily could have been nothing. So a 10-yard pickup right here for Teddy Crocker is going to make it 3rd and 3. And we're going to see if the computer calls another rushing play or if we're going to be looking at a pass. Looks like it's all up to me now. All right, so from the get-go, got to take a look at what happens. And I'm not going to get across the line. I was just short by inches. So normally I would go for it, but the computer, of course, is in charge. They decide, nope, we're going to punt it. Kentucky gets a field goal off of it. So quarterback throwing it deep. It's going to go out of bounds, 2nd and 10. Seems to really be on a passing kick right now. I think it's, of course, because we're reaching the end of the game. But, gosh, I wonder what do I need to do to get the ball thrown to me more. I mean, I even call for it, and I still don't get it when I'm open. Oh, well, whatevs. I can rush. Quarterback's going to get sacked right here, 4th and 16. So a terrible, terrible drive when we need a good drive the most. And Kentucky is going to get a touchdown. So we're down by 3 points. There's 1 minute and 11 seconds left. We do not want a repeat, but it looks like that's what we're going to have to go ahead and accept right here. 2nd and 6. 1 minute left on the clock here. So I'm running to the left side. I cut up. See, look at that. I'm just hanging out right there. Nothing. Nothing. We're going to lose this game because my quarterback's an idiot and is not looking at, whoever's open. So cut down the left side. All right. Probably was a smart call not to throw to me. We're going to get the first down here, so we're still alive. We are still alive with 46 seconds left. This play's worked very well for us here in this game so far. I get the reception. Clock is still running as I pick up 7 yards. So we're going to go with the hurry up here, of course. Still got 1 timeout left to go. I don't want to use it here. Cut inside. The throw over to Teddy Crocker. I'm going to get that at the 49-yard line. And we're still going to go with the hurry up. Going to go with the exact same play since it's been working very, very well for us here. It's all about just getting what we can. Got to get in field goal range. Not thrown to me here, but it's going to be a first down, and we are in field goal range. So at the very least, this game is going to get tied, and this is where Teddy Crocker gets pulled. We get the touchdown and the win at the last second. So a clutch performance here at the end of the game by my quarterback, who, honestly, it didn't have to end up that way if he had just realized who was open. Teddy. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. I sure do appreciate it. More Teddy Crocker, of course, to come later on, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. All you got to do is check the description below, but you are phenomenal people. Do not ever forget that. And as always, you guys, I hope you have a good one.